You ever wondered how some men can reach out to women online and within a week they have a date? Scoring the best girls out there like it's just another mundane day. Well, you're stuck, and you haven't even gotten to the first stage. Yeah, alright, we're gonna talk about this. We've all been there, staring at our screens, lost for words, and it's frustrating as hell, isn't it? You pour your heart and soul into every text, but all you get back are scene receipts and one-word answers. You are better than this, and you damn well know it. But you're too self-absorbed to try and understand why, right? Well, I mean, you probably didn't think that, but you are, and this is important. Why does this keep happening? Why are you continuously falling short? Is it because you're not good-looking enough? Is it because you're not interesting enough? Or is it something else? Something hidden beneath the surface? Something most men aren't aware of? So here's the bitter pill to swallow. The problem isn't them. It's you. It's how you're presenting yourself. It's the games you're playing. It's the false perceptions you're putting forward. It's the validation you're seeking. But, there's a way out. A way to capture her attention, to keep her hooked and make her crave your texts. And what if I told you I'm about to lay it all out? Right here, right now. Would you have the guts to listen? Or would you rather stay in your comfort zone, stuck in the same loop of text, ghost, text, repeat? Let's find out who you are. Chapter 1. Build a powerful Instagram profile. Instagram is not just your average social media platform. It is the new age battlefield. The dating app that you never signed up for, but you're stuck in, regardless. You think it's just a nice place to showcase your brunch pics, your dogs, your cats, your vacation photos. Well, you're wrong. It's a platform where you lay the groundwork to make her obsessed with you, even before you send that first text. But let's be real here, the majority of you, probably even you sitting here listening to this, are using it all wrong. You're either posting random, pointless stuff or, trying to be Mr. Mysterious, or worse, pretending to be something that you are not. And then you wonder why you just left unseen when she doesn't reply to your DM. Dude, you're boring her. You're coming off as just another face in the crowd. Just another creep sliding into her DMs. How to stand out? Well, it starts by building a powerful Instagram profile. Well, you don't have to start there, but that's a good place to start. I'm not talking about buying followers or spamming likes. No, I'm talking about creating an engaging and intriguing profile that genuinely represents who you are and what you stand for. First, take a look at your follower count. A high follower count can instantly give you a social proof. It's human psychology. The more people seem to like you, the more attractive you become to others. But, don't buy followers. Trust me, that is a shortcut to Loserville. Instead, focus on creating engaging, unique content that people want to follow. Or hell, just know a bunch of people. If you don't, when a girl sees you only have 100 followers, she might subconsciously think that you're a boring person and no one bothers to know you. So why should she? Next up, your content. Your photos should tell a story about who you are and what you're passionate about. Don't just post to post. Make sure every photo, every caption adds something to your story. If you're passionate about traveling, showcase your adventures. If you're into fitness, share your journey. Show her what makes you, you. Show her a man who's passionate, interesting, and worth her time. Trust me, if you DM her and she bothers opening up her DM, she'll look at your profile to get an idea of who you are. And if there's nothing worth seeing, you lost. Here's an extra little tip, the blue tick verification. Nowadays, you can actually buy one, and if you manage to secure it, it's like having a VIP pass in the world of Instagram. It makes you stand out, and it intrigues her. She sees that blue tick, and she wonders, who's this guy? And that's your cue to reel her in. Chapter 2. Don't text too much. The texting game, that's what we're here for. Here's the big secret. It's not about bombarding her with texts, blowing up her phone, bugging her with your insecurities. No, it's about making every word, every sentence, every single message count. If you're dropping text bombs left, right, and center, you're so doing it wrong. You meet a woman online, you chat a bit, and things seem to be going well. And then you start getting comfortable. You send her a good morning text, a random meme, a quick question about her day, a funny story about your day, a good night message, and everything in between. You think you're being engaging, you're showing interest, right? Wrong. You are overwhelming her, making her see you as desperate. And that's not a good look, dude.
So what do I do?
It's pretty simple. Limit your text to a maximum of around 5 or so messages per day. Sounds harsh, right? But trust me, this works. This approach instantly sets you apart from all the other guys who are desperately trying to get her attention. You're not the needy one. You're the guy who's got his own life, his own thing going on. Keep in mind, this isn't just playing games or manipulating her, it's showing her that you're not just another desperate guy looking for attention. You're a man of high value who has a life outside of texting. This in turn makes you more attractive. By doing this, you're setting the stage for anticipation. She'll start looking forward to your messages. The silence will create intrigue and she'll start wondering, hey, what are you up to? You're not there at her every beck and call. Instead, you're building up that air of mystery that makes her want to know more. And here's the most important part. When you do text, make that shit count. Make it meaningful, make it interesting. Avoid small talk and do not just ask her about her day. Challenge her, make her think, make her laugh, keep her intrigued, and make her crave more. This is the most important thing. Your ultimate goal is to get a date, not become her texting buddy. If you already spilled all your stories and exhausted all your jokes over text, what's left to talk about on the actual date? Save those fun jokes and stories for when you meet her face to face. And you must meet up as soon as possible, right? You need to do it in about a week. Unless there's a good reason to not meet up, a week or no more than 2 is the maximum amount of time that you should spend texting. Anything beyond that will get you a little too comfortable not meeting up, and eventually she'll just get bored of you. She'll ghost you. Is that what you want? Chapter 3. Don't ask for validation. If you're stepping into a conversation with a woman seeking validation, you've already lost the game before it even began. Ouch, right? Oh, man up. That's just the truth. A lot of guys fall into this trap. They approach women both online and offline expecting them to stroke their ego, make them feel desired, prop up their self-esteem. Well, let me break it down for you. Women don't want to be your emotional pillow. They're not there to make you feel good about yourself. Women crave and desire validation from men, too. They don't want to have to validate you exclusively. It's a mutual exchange, if you will. If you come into the conversation looking for her to make you feel good about something, you're there for the wrong reason. And that's not just a dating tip, that is a life tip. Seeking validation from other people is a one-way ticket to being miserable. And don't get that twisted as do not ever seek validation from other people. Again, we're social creatures and we need the validation of others. But do not base your worth solely on the validation of others. You gotta find confidence from within, not from the validation of the woman that you're chatting with online. So, here's a classic example.
Hey, can I ask you a random question? Do you think I'm attractive?
Oh man, you're a chick. By asking that question, you're screaming insecurity. And the fastest way to get her to lose interest in you, you might be doing this without realizing it because there's a million ways to ask for validation without noticing it, and women don't really like it. Generally speaking, at least, we're not all carbon copies. So instead of seeking validation, switch the tables around. Be the one to validate her, but do it right. Compliment her when she genuinely impresses you. Make her feel good about herself, but don't fake it. Women are so good at detecting fake compliments. I mean, they give out so many of them. And if they sniff any dishonesty, they'll lose respect for you instantly. If she shared a cool experience or personal achievement, please acknowledge that. Tell her it's impressive. Show genuine interest in her, not just because she's a woman, but she's an individual. She has her own unique story. She's a human being and you want to connect. At least, please tell me that's why you do it. When you stop seeking validation and you start providing it, you'll see a monumental shift in how women respond to you. You're starting to win the game. Chapter 4. Be confident and playful in your messages. Confidence and playfulness, those are the keys to the kingdom, gentlemen. And when it comes to texting, they're absolutely essential. This isn't trying to be someone you're not. It's amplifying the best parts of yourself and letting them shine through in your messages. Okay, confidence, let's get this straight, is not about boasting or trying to impress her with your resume. It's about knowing your worth, believing that you're somebody worth knowing and expressing yourself without fear or judgment or rejection. In your messages, confidence could look like stating your opinion without fearing her disapproval, taking the lead in the conversation, and being direct in your intentions. Now let me clarify, being direct doesn't mean rushing into intimate things. It means being clear about your interest in her and your intentions to get to know her better. Playfulness, on the other hand, is all about bringing that fun, that lighthearted banter into the conversation. It means not taking everything too seriously and making the conversation, enjoyable. Think about it as adding spice to the conversation. It livens up the dialogue and keeps you on her toes. But, there's a key principle to remember. While you're being playful, you gotta respect boundaries. A good rule of thumb is to match your tone and level of playfulness. So, you're walking a tightrope here, gents. Too much can come off as disrespectful and it can make you seem dull. Striking the right balance is crucial. So start with humor. If you can make her laugh, you are halfway home, I promise you that. Tease her lightly, drop a funny remark, make her smile, laugh, look forward to your messages. It's really important that the two of your personalities, playfulness and humor, match. If nothing is matching and both of you are finding it difficult to keep a conversation going, you should move on. It will not be any better in real life. Chapter 5. I shouldn't have to say this. Don't ask for nudes. This is the golden rule, etched in stone, and you should do well to abide by it. Don't ask for nudes. I'll say it again. Don't ask for nudes. Sure, you might think it's a thrilling sign of intimacy, but let me tell you something. That is a rookie mistake. A trap that men often fall into, and it's one of the quickest ways to lose a woman's respect. And now I should clarify. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility that you could exchange nudes with somebody you're talking to. I have done it, but it was warranted. It was asked for. And if it's not asked for, don't do it. And also don't even just suggest it out of the blue. The conversation has to work its way towards that tension, you know? Seriously, if you jump into asking for nudes, barely having talked to each other, it's so desperate, so shallow, and it's not the image you want to portray. You are so much better than that. So, let's say you're talking to a woman. Things are going well. She's engaging, she's responding, you're feeling that connection. She says something fun and playful and flirty. Don't ruin it by immediately asking for a nude. That's such a cheap move and women see right through it. And it's a great way to get blocked, actually. So, yeah. If you ever send a nude, she has to have A, asked for it beforehand, and B, has to have been an organic, natural addition to the conversation, and not all women are that horny. Trust me. And you know what the crazy part is? If you play your cards right, if you build that connection, make her obsessed with you, she might just send you the pictures without even asking. Yes, if she's into you and she likes you and she wants to feel attractive to you, yes, she can and will share intimate photos eventually. Not a guarantee, but seriously. It's their choice, their decision. That girl I texted with, we connected really well over text. And guess what? The conversation, like I said, it went there and we exchanged pictures. That's how it works. If she likes you or is even obsessed with you, you won't have to ask for nudes or cram it into a conversation. You'll get it when you damn deserve it. Respect that. Be a man of value, and you will attract women of value. That's the name of the game. It's not the man that takes the woman. It's the woman who picks the man. That's our evolutionary history. That's what propelled us forward from being monkeys. But she can only pick you if you're visible, if you're memorable, if you're interesting, if you're real, if you're worth her time. So, stand out from that crowd, buddy. Take action and do it right. All right, see you, champ.